Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at tgtx.com. It's Tuesday, the 11th of April. They tried to turn around Tuesday, but it was a mixed session ahead of the CPI and FOMC notes tomorrow. The market should be quite volatile. We'll see, but quite a few stocks did well today. And let's take a look at a list of stocks that have great charts. Elox, for example, ARDX, after a falling wedge over the last 5 sessions, today popped 35 cents, about 8.25%. Volume picked up to 6.7 million. It looks like it could retest the high and or take it out. The targets are 5.25 and 6. Up next is AUPH, one of our top swings trades, and doing very well in here. You can see today's pop spiked it from 987 to 1109. It settled back to 1069 up 82 cents. That's about an 8.3% pop, but I like the increasing volume and the way it looks. My targets are 12.25 and 13.5 going forward. South American Airlines did well today. Their inverse head and shoulder type patterns may be developing here, and you can see that it could result in a move at some point to the 10-11 range. But for now, a test of an AZUL of 820 zone would be needed for it to get through that and break out with volume. If so, you might see that run up towards 10.75, 11. The other stock in that group is GOL, but we're not featuring it today. I just want to show it to you real quickly. Same kind of, a little bit of a different pattern, not as strong, and so it's not featured today per se. BFLY network popped a week ago, pulled back, and then it's been up 3 days in a row. And today it spiked from 236 to 288, finished 282, up 35 cents, at 14% gain, 11 plus million shares. But that's a breakout as well. Now I'm looking for a test at 320 and 360. BKD Brookdale popped, exploded, and had a breakaway gap after a V bottom and a right hand. The extension formed there, moving averages. Notice the crossover there. This is a very bullish occurrence. Stock got up and through and closed above the declining top line going back here. My next target now has to be about 440 and 540. Bmea exploded after coming back down for a week and a half. Here's the explosive part. 1539 to 36, literally going up 21 points in 2 days before this pullback. Took it back down from the 36 and change level down to 24 and change, about 12-point pullback. But today's pop of 254, 10%, puts it back in the mode where it may be accelerating. We're going to look for a move to 30 and 36, 32, 36 range. BNRG, well, yesterday's big pop was followed by an inside day today with even more volume. After dipping to 140, it closed at 223, up 88 cents, a 65% gain. And we need to watch the double top up here, because if this gets to 275-ish, you might get a run to 3.5, 4.25. Cogent popped out of it base today after a long decline. Any further upside through here, and the stock could be a swing. Move across 429 gets you, I think, 5.5, and then we're looking at 7. CLSK popped out across the declining top line and a 50-day moving average with increasing volume of 10 million. It was up 34 cents at 12.5%. There is some resistance here at 315. We get through that. We're looking at a double top near 385 to be tested. And intermediate term at 5. EBIX popped yesterday and the day before. Today pulled back down to test the support and then bounced sharply, finishing up 339 at 22.5% on 3.4 million. Lightly traded stock for the most part, but, or should I say thinner. Now looking at a possible move up towards 23 next. Elox, this is now 8 days in a row. The stock is up, but the last 7 are explosive. We got up to a resistance area at the gap. Should that gap be filled, I would expect it to test at 12.5 3/4 and then 16.5 3/4. Fastly snap back today, jumping $1.31 or 8.4%. It looks like it's ready to retest the high at 18, 18.25. Take that out and run into the low mid-20s. Silver stock GATO exceptional, popped out a week ago, flag today, popped out of that flag or so, and with another move of 8%, the stock looks ready for even higher levels. I look for a gap fill about 9.5 3/4 next. Therapeutics broke out of a coil and spiked from 1344 to 1780. That was up 309 at 1695 near the close, 1685, sorry, up 299, and 21% gain trading after hours. If it does get through current resistance at 1835, the target's at 23, and then much more. KC, after pulling down for a week, snapped back today. I like the overall look of this pattern. I think it goes higher. A retest of 10 may be in order. Lucy, it just went ballistic today. 145 to 550. pulled all the way back down late in the day to 416 up, still up 270 or 185%, but substantially off the high. Nevertheless, we'll see what happens if there's any follow through. And don't forget that the stock got spiked up near the February high today, and any move through that double top and it can go ballistic. Keep an eye. Mara and Riot, well, Mara popped. They finally got their resistance. There's some additional upside resistance right where the high was today, but I'm now looking at 13 and 16. Riot looking even better. The last couple of sessions have popped from 8.75 to 12.55. I have a target now 13.75. Fantastic volume today of 56 million shares. South American software stock Stone with building a huge multi-9-month base or so. Today popped out of short-term resistance and jumped to $1.14 at 12.5%. Key is going to be now a move up to 12, 12.25, 12.5 area. We get through that, then you're good to go for a lot more, perhaps into the mid-teens. Tgtx, a current swing of ours, after a 1, 2, 3, and a long 4, has popped out and accelerating. I'm not sure how far they can take this, but I could look for a mid-channel target at about 25, upper channel target at 32.3. Viking looks like it's tried to break out today, but the volume wasn't enough, so it stalled, but it was still up about 84 cents or 5%. We can get a move across this high, 1803, right where today's high was. We can get across that. With any kind of volume, it might accelerate. So keep an eye on this one for 21 and 24 potential. And finally, WW popped out. We put a swing on it immediately on the first pullback. It worked. The stock then popped from the pullback low there. I think it was 5.25 or so, but it did get up to 690 and then backed off to finish, or at least closing after hours or trading after hours. You can see it's 628. That's it for tonight, everybody. That's some of the best looking charts at the techtrader.com. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take it easy.